Hi, I'm Pete Tapley with Montana Alpine Guides. Welcome to Outside Explorer.
The hike up here wasn't too bad, but I am a flatlander, so I was lagging a little bit behind. Hopefully I don't lag behind on the climb. Pete, can you tell us what we're going to do today?
We're going to climb the Gallatin Tower. We're going to do a multi-pitch climb to reach a technical summit. So we're going to do a couple of sections of climbing where I'll continue above you, bring you to with the top rope, and we'll kind of inchworm our way to the top. And then we'll make a couple of rappels to come back down. It is a technical summit. It's a little pinnacle that you can't walk to the top of or walk down from.
Cool. Let's get our climb on.
Tierza, the word of the day is going to be feet. Climbing is really much more about pushing your way up and using your feet carefully. It's really easy to think Rambo, like you want to grab big handholds and pull on them, but we want to push our way. So the key to moving easily here is keeping your hips over your feet. Two different things we're going to do with our feet. Primarily, you're going to be standing on your big toe. So I'm going to find an edge and turn my heel in toward the rock. And that's going to be the strong part of my foot on my big toe. And you'll notice in my guide shoes, that's where the rubber is smooth, so it has lots of surface area. And surface area in mind, you can also use a second technique that we call smearing, which is really applying a lot of pressure to the bottom of your foot, from the ball of your foot to the tips of your toes, smearing that rubber into the rock. And the key being the hip over the foot to apply that pressure. When I put enough force on there, the rubber is so sticky it grabs right on. I like to tell folks that feet are leading the way and hips are following the feet. So as I'm climbing, my eyes are on my feet and my hips are directly over them. Pause occasionally to look up and find my handholds and then back down to my feet. You can use oppositional forces quite a bit. You can pull out with your hand and then in turn push in with your foot. It's a technique we call lie backing. So you're lying back away from those sideways handholds. For the most part, if you keep it in mind that hands way up here, if you finally catch something you really extended, it makes it difficult to move from there. So if you keep your hands kind of in this height and let your feet push you up to the holds, the handholds will appear. You can climb whenever you're ready.
Climbing.
So the way that it works for us to get to the top of the tower, we climb up this initial section here. It's about a 50-foot pitch of climbing. And it's great because it starts out nice and easy and ramps up into more challenging climbing. We reach a nice big ledge, and that's the finish of our first pitch.
This particular rock is called Nice, and it's being very nice to me. What a fun climb.
I lead above, trailing the rope behind so that the climber has a safe top rope overhead as they move, and come upon a nice big grassy ledge that gives us room for sitting around, having a nice drink and a snack. It's almost like a little picnic spot kind of in the sky. It's really neat up there. So we're on top of the second pitch, and we've got this great kind of picnic ledge. This is one of my favorite parts of climbing the tower. The view down to the river from here, the setting, it's a perfect spot to kind of pause and relax on our way up.
Thanks.
It's not uncommon that folks show up and they're a little nervous about this, and you know, a little bit of fear is really a good thing. You know, I'm always reassuring folks that, you know, we're here to keep them safe and we will keep them safe. But also that little bit of fear helps keep you safe, keeps you on guard and keeps you vigilant.
How fun to be able to do holds all over climb to a face and have it be like a little technical and then being kind of a chimney.
Our final pitch to reach the top of the Gallatin Tower involves some very specific crack climbing. So it's kind of a nice little icing on the cake that the character changes right at the end and the hardest moves are in the very top.
Huzzah! 3 pitches. Done.
We usually do the Gallatin Tower with an awful lot of, you know, groups of 4, families of 4. We also offer private instruction and customized climbing coaching as well. So we can take you in any direction you'd like to go, whether it's traditional rock climbing or high-end sport climbing you'd like coaching with. Or, you know, we do waterfall climbing in the wintertime. We offer alpine climbing as well as ski mountaineering throughout the spring season as well. And of course, there's the Montana backcountry powder skiing that you can't miss out midwinter.
Magnificent view up here at the top. We're about 400 feet above the river. Just a perfect day. 3 pitches in 4 hours. Who can want more? Pete, if the viewers at home want to get in touch with you, how can they do so?
Easily through www.montanaalpineguides.com.
Cool.
And stay tuned for more Outside Explorer.
How do we get down?
Let's go that way.
All right.